What is the ROI on a $730,000 Airbnb in Blue Ridge, Georgia? Let's find out. So I found this 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom home on a 2.4-acre lot in the Coahuila Mountains. It's just under 5,000 square feet and has stunning views. Plus, it's about a 2-hour drive from Atlanta, making it a hotspot for weekend getaways. Let's see how much this can actually make as an Airbnb. Step 1. First thing we're going to do is take this purchase price and divide it by 6.5. This gives us the minimum revenue target we need to hit for this property to be profitable. Step 2. Now I'm going to take the address and head over to airdna.co, and we're going to paste it into their rentalizer tool. Step 3. Next, we need to customize the comps. When I choose comps for a property, I only select listings within a 20-minute driving distance from the property I'm analyzing. I also focus on the right bedroom and bathroom counts and properties that have amenities I can actually achieve. I then estimate the minimum, average, and optimized scenario revenue projections. Considering the number of competitors in this market, my minimum is going to be the top 50% of listings for my property type within that 20-minute radius. My average will be the top 25%, and my best case scenario will be the top 10%. Step 4. Now let's calculate our expenses for running this property as a short-term rental. Let's say we put around 10% down as a second home. Our monthly payment, including private mortgage insurance, would come to around $5,124. Then for utilities, maintenance, cleaning, turnovers, software, supplies, and everything else, I'd estimate about $3,800 per month minimum. But let's also say in this scenario, I take a HELOC out on my primary property to fund my down payment and property optimizations. We want to include that in the operating expenses. Let's say I take out $200,000 at 7.5%. This would bring my monthly operating expenses to $5,500 minimum. This would leave us with about $8,000 in cash flow in the minimum projection and $74,989 in cash flow in the best case scenario projections. Now, $8,000 in cash flow is nothing to write home about, but that's why we add the optimizations that need to be done to get to that top 10% of market revenue. Step 5. Adding the right data-driven amenities to ensure we're hitting those best-case scenario projections. All of these upgrades, plus the design and furnishing, will cost us about $140,000 to implement. But it's going to ensure that we're hitting those best-case scenario projections and performing in the top 10% of the market. Step 6. All right, next, let's calculate how much we can offset on our taxes. The land-to-building value of this property is about 5%, meaning the depreciable basis will be around $691,588. But we can also write off a portion of our setup costs, like amenities and furniture, against our taxable income under Section 179. In total, we'd be looking at writing off around $334,826 in total. If you and your spouse are bringing in around $400,000 per year, that's about $70,000 in tax savings, basically eliminating your federal taxes. Step 7. Now let's calculate our total ROI from this property for year 1. First, we have the best case scenario cash flow of $74,986 because we made the updates necessary to be in the top 10% of the market. Next, we have the tax savings of $70,750 from our depreciable basis and upgrades. And finally, this property is projected to appreciate by $36,495 in the first year alone. Now, if we are looking at total investment, that's a total ROI of 80% in the first year. We put in $236,387 and got $189,573 in value in return. This is why short-term rentals are the best real estate investment you can make. Want to learn how you can figure out the ROI of a potential STR property? Follow me, comment, analyze, and check your DMs for my free guide.